And welcome to Houston, Texas, home of the fourth biggest population in the United States. I'm Ed Cohen with the man of the people. He is Jay Williams.
All right, Ed, I see you. New York, L.A., Chicago, Houston right there. I'll tell you what else is big. Rocket Nation, and they're ready to rumble.
Taking over the globe and maybe taking over this game tonight. The opening tip goes the way of the Rockets. They'll have it first as we're underway in Houston. Screen coming. Curling inside. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Russell Westbrook. A couple of free throws on the way. A career 81% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Jay, DeMar DeRozan fell in love with Toronto as a player and a person, but no question DeRozan's playing with a chip on his shoulder.
He most definitely is, and he will embrace Greg Popovich and also the San Antonio Spurs. But I'm going to read you what DeMar DeRozan said. He said, people say, what are you depressed about? You can buy anything you want. I wish everyone in the world was rich so they would realize money isn't everything. It's about loyalty for DeMar DeRozan.
To Capella. The pass set it all up.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Gets it in the left corner. Clint Capella.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Rockets come up with it.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Westbrook to Harden. And he finishes at the rim.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Murray with it. Down 4. DeRozan. Easy path to the rim.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Now it's Harden, controlling the offense. To P.J. Tucker. Here comes the screen. Trey Lyles pins it. And that one out of bounds off his spur. Russell Westbrook against Murray. Down to 5 on the 24. Short jumper stays out. To Aldridge. Oh, he had him there for a second. Nothing going here on that drive. From the painted area, won't go down. McLemore, defended by DeMar DeRozan. Oh, he had it. Murray with the basketball. They trail by 2. Shot from the lane won't go. To Harden. Tucker. It's Westbrook. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Murray into the front court. Down just a couple. to DeRozan. The Spurs with 4 in the shot clock. DeRozan can't get the bounce. Harden with the basketball. Lead is 2. Now a pass stolen by the Spurs. Clint Capella, huge block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Westbrook to Capella. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Patty Mills against Westbrook. Clint Capella rejects it. That's his 3rd block this evening. Russell Westbrook against the Australian. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Russell Westbrook has got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. Jake, 21 straight years the Spurs have made the playoffs. Last year, as tough as any for them to crack the top 8.
That goes to show you how talented of a coach Greg Popovich is. And at the beginning of the year, Ed, if I had told you without Leonard on the court, that a lineup of Paul Gasol, LaMarcus Aldridge, Rudy Gay, DeJounte Murray, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, and Kyle Anderson would be the 7th seed in the West and make the playoffs, would you have believed me?
It takes a great conductor. Harden in possession. 10-6 our score. Here comes the screen. Westbrook to Harden. The rebound taken by San Antonio. Trying to cash in, and he buries it on the step back. Jay, this move continues to evolve since the days of Allen Iverson.
It does so much, Ed, when you step back east or west while maintaining your dribble. Look at all your options. Number 1. He sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Pirtle able to recover with the block. Has a look. Mills with a shot that won't go. So the Rockets with the lead after 1 at Toyota Center. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
Yeah, both teams have came out. They played with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more back in the second quarter.
Jumper's good.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Houston with the basketball. Austin Rivers. To Patty Mills. Nothing going here on that drive. Patty Mills. 5 to shoot for San Antonio. Short jumper won't go down.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Cephalosha matched up with Dante Cunningham. Here comes the screen. To Rivers. 5 on the shot clock. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Mills in possession. 10-all is our score. And a nice finish at the rim.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Houston takes over. Rivers picked up by Mills. Knocked loose. To Patty Mills. The screen sets him up for 2.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Now the Rockets will use a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Harden against Patty Mills. Fires the 3. Tough shot. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
It's Harden. Brings the ball up. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. Harden, that's off the side of the rim, no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball, let him prove that it wasn't the D, it was more in his own head.
Rudy Gay, defended by Tucker. To DeRozan. The Spurs with 4 on the shot clock. Here comes the screen. DeRozan knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
Most definitely contact on that forearm during the follow-through. You have to give the offensive player a lot of credit. The concentration you need to make a shot after getting fouled, that's big time.
DeMar DeRozan with a chance at a 4-point play for his career 82%. You can count that one a 4-point play. Harden into the front court. Margins 8 to P.J. Tucker. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's DeRozan. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
DeRozan to Murray. Down low, Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. 2 of 4 now.
Old school equals high percentage.
Harden in possession. Under a minute to go before halftime. McLemore up against DeRozan. Nothing going here on that drive. Doesn't have the touch. No good. DeJounte Murray against Tucker. To Aldridge. Five to shoot for San Antonio. No, I missed a short one there. LaMarcus Aldridge. 3 for 6 now.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. Time expires to end the first half. The Spurs have the lead.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Spurs have built a comfortable lead, and these guys have every reason to feel good about how they scored effectively in that opening half. Great offensive display. These are the guys getting buckets for the San Antonio Spurs. The Rockets may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Houston Rockets.
Game track. Bench points.
The Houston Rockets were not given a chance to relax in that opening half. Even when the starters were on the bench, the reserves were maintaining the lead and earning their playing time.
Player of the half.
LaMarcus Aldridge did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it.
Who was cold?
Russell Westbrook has really struggled today with his scoring output. Newsflash, you're not on fire. Pass the ball. These are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Murray into the front court. It's an 8-point lead. To DeRozan. To Murray. Goes to the right side. DeJounte Murray. Wild shot. He missed it. And now Houston has the basketball. Harden. Has a chance. Yes. It drops. Little drama on that one.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Here comes the screen. Down low, Aldridge. Slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Harden with it up top. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Here comes the screen. McLemore, defended by the former Longhorn Aldridge. Turns and slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
DeRozan with a shot, no good. Cephalosha picked up by DeJounte Murray. To Capella. LaMarcus Aldridge with a piece.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Cephalosha at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 73%. Free throw is good to cap off the 3-point play. And the lead is down to 3. DeRozan with the basketball. To Murray. To DeRozan. Trying to cash in. DeMar DeRozan. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
Harden. To Capella. Spurs have it. DeRozan to Murray. Down low, Aldridge. Clint Capella sends...
Oh! And he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Changes coming from both sides right now. The Spurs with 4 on the shot clock. Tucker to Westbrook. And he scores on the step back.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
DeRozan with it. Up by 3. Derek White against the former MVP. To DeRozan. Russell Westbrook picked up by Derek White. Jakob Poeltl swats it. And that one out of bounds off a spur. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. And that one out of bounds off a spur. It stays with Houston. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Here's a chance from long range. The rebound taken by Gay. Rivers to bring it into the front court. His guy's down 3. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
Austin Rivers at the line for 2 shots. Career mark of 64%. First one goes down. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. The follow won't go either. Here comes the screen. For 3, and knocks it down. Jay, the defender, tough to gamble that time beyond the arc.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Rivers matched up with Derek White. Won't go down. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Yes, better odds for the defense. The shooter makes them pay. They'll let one fly from half court. That ends the 3rd quarter. The Spurs have the lead. It's the Rockets in control of the basketball as we start the 4th quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
Murray with it. Up 5. To Aldridge. Around the perimeter. DeJounte Murray. Down low, Aldridge. Short jumper won't go down. Westbrook into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Rivers. Harden to Westbrook. Screen coming. It's Westbrook. Step back jumper. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Russell Westbrook, guarded by LaMarcus Aldridge. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. And the reward, he's going to the line.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Russell Westbrook, couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. connects on the first free throw. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Murray with the basketball. They lead it. 4-point game. He throws it down.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
Harden with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. To Westbrook. LaMarcus Aldridge with the block. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. San Antonio with the basketball. DeRozan here against Harden. Patty Mills to Aldridge. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Harden in possession. The deficit is 6. Off the iron, no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
To Aldridge. Knocked loose. Aldridge. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Harden into the front court. Down 6. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Down low, Aldridge. Shot from the lane won't go. The follow won't go either. Westbrook into the front court. Now down 6. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Five to shoot for San Antonio. Has a chance. DeRozan with a shot that misses. McLemore matched up with DeJounte Murray. Slam dunk, Russell Westbrook.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Spurs will take the timeout. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 remaining. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. DeJounte Murray against Westbrook. To Aldridge. Clint Capella sends it away. Ooh, 5 now.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
To P.J. Tucker. Russell Westbrook, guarded by Cunningham. Working it outside to P.J. Tucker. Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
To Cunningham. Down low, Aldridge. Nothing going here on that drive. The Spurs with 4 in the shot clock. 24-second violation. Substitution being made in this one. Westbrook. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Russell Westbrook trying to cash in on a three-point play. He's been steady, 83% at the line. Free throw's good. He completes the three-point play. And this game is tied.
Nice.
Spurs have it. DeRozan guarded by the former Dookie. That does it for the period. This game is all tied up. And we're underway here in the extra period. Harden to P.J. Tucker. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Harden, deep left corner. Gets it down to Capella. Clint Capella, 4 out of 7.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
To Aldridge. DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. Nothing going here on that drive. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Westbrook. LaMarcus Aldridge tips it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Cruises inside for 2.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
It's DeRozan controlling the offense. To Aldridge. DeJounte Murray, now a steal as the Rockets have it. And he's going to the line to shoot.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
P.J. Tucker has got 2 shots coming. A career 74% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Right now, San Antonio's possession. DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
DeMar DeRozan at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. First one, count it. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Oh, bad pass taken away by the Spurs.
You go back to the principles. Things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Russell Westbrook, guarded by Jakob Poeltl. Here comes the screen. Westbrook, out of bounds. Last touch by Russell Westbrook. Murray into the front court. Down a point. It's Rockets ball. Almost unlucky bounce to DeRozan. Aldridge. He gets it.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Westbrook with the basketball. They trail by 1. Harden up against Rudy Gay. To Westbrook. Here comes the screen. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate on that hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
DeRozan, Harden's on him. Nothing going here on that drive. Trying to cash in. DeRozan with a shot off the mark. Westbrook with it. Leads 1. To Capella. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Spurs. DeRozan. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Stepping east, then stepping west, and laying the ball right down the line.
Covering all areas of the map. DeMar DeRozan snatching it out of the air.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Rockets have the ball. Westbrook to Capella. From long range, missed it. Murray into the front court, up by 3. Aldridge picked up by Westbrook. Another chance. Another shot stays out. We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston, and they have options. Let's see, do they go for the tie into 3 or play for 2 and extend the game? McLemore matched up with Aldridge. Harden to Westbrook. Now a pass stolen by the Spurs. Ruling is there was intent. It's an intentional foul. Now the intentional foul as they get it with a little under 20 seconds left to play. First free throw is good. can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Westbrook across the timeline, trailing by 4. Has a look. Deep 2 there, won't go. It's the Spurs who are victorious as they win it in overtime. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Spurs needed extra minutes to get the victory. It was impressive to watch them battle fatigue on their way to a positive result. In the end, their perseverance was rewarded in a grueling game. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the San Antonio Spurs. The Rockets are probably frustrated with themselves after such a narrow loss. When a team goes back and review the film, coach will probably find areas of improvement. But one thing he can't say is they should have shot better. They did a great job of scoring in this game. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Houston Rockets.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
LaMarcus Aldridge put together an incredible game, highlighted by his amazing defense. Not many guys come up with this many blocks and steals.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.